I think we look at exercise the wrong way. Exercise, yes, it's about the physical, and it helps us to lose weight if that's what we're trying to do. It helps us with our cardiovascular health. It helps us with other disease processes, but there are more deeper benefits to exercise than what we normally think of. I just want to list 10 things real quick in this video. But if you are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Patrice, The.Patrice.Denise. I'm over here living a healthy, sustainable life, one day at a time, one step at a time. And thank you for joining this video. I am on a journey to become a better me, day by day, one day at a time. Like I said, one step at a time. And I have been using exercise as a way to continue to pour into myself. And it has really helped me to be in tune with myself. So just some benefits of exercise, just so we're not always focusing on the outside appearances. I think that if we look at exercise differently, we'll start to enjoy it. If you haven't started exercising and you look at it in these different ways, then you might be more apt to start. So just some ways. Let's look. Number one, it boosts your confidence. Regular movement builds strength and endurance, helping you feel more capable and confident, not just in your body, but in life decisions. So it builds your confidence. I know for me, it has. So my whole self-esteem, my self-worth, just me being who I am, that confidence is going higher and higher. It strengthens your discipline. So committing to exercise teaches consistency, self-control, and resilience. It definitely has strengthened my discipline. These qualities, consistency, self-control, and resilience, are needed for personal growth in every area of your life. See how as you're starting to exercise, and not just strenuous exercise like running or doing some high intensity training or something like that, walking, a casual walk. If you just take the time out to do that a day, just regular movement, then you'll start building on it. So you can start where you need to start. Improves your mental health. Exercise reduces anxiety, depression, and stress by releasing feel-good chemicals like endorphins, helping you think clearer and feel more emotionally balanced. It just helps with your mood, I'm telling you. Just try it. 30 minutes a day. That's what I've been doing for today is day 19. For the last 19 days, I have been putting in 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes a day, and it has definitely improved my overall mood, my mental health. Gives you more energy. And that's where a lot of people, we think of it in the wrong way. We think it's going to drain us. We think, okay, I got to get up, I got to exercise, I'm going to be tired afterwards, I got to go to work and things like that. Or after I get off work, I'm already tired, so I don't have the energy. But instead of draining you, regular physical activity boosts energy levels by improving circulation and oxygen flow, making it easier to handle your responsibilities. So exercise, getting that movement in, is actually going to do the opposite of what you think. It's going to give you energy. It teaches you to prioritize yourself. Let me tell you something. That is exactly what it has been doing for me. Not in a negative way at all, but it helps you to make you first, to put you first. Making time to move your body reminds you that you matter and that investing in your well-being is not selfish, it's necessary. It's definitely necessary. And you start to look at things differently. You start to say, okay, instead of me sitting on this phone and scrolling, let me go ahead and get my walk in. Instead of me just sitting around doing nothing, let me get my walk in. Let me do something for me, and then I'll come back and do something for somebody else. Supports better sleep. Improved sleep is a natural result of regular activity. Quality rest fuels clearer thinking, better mood, and a more productive, purpose-driven day. So see how you're going to have more energy throughout the day, but then when it's time to go to bed, it's time to go to sleep, you're going to get that much needed rest that you need. You're going to get that sleep that you need. So getting in that 30 minutes a day, that's all it takes, 5 days a week, will help you in so many different ways. I'm telling you, it's not just physical. We always think about the physical, and sometimes we get stuck in that. But if we think beyond that, we think about the emotional, the mental, the spiritual aspects of exercise, I believe that will help us as we continue on our journeys and as we continue to try to get into more and more exercising. Number 7, increases focus and mental clarity. Exercise sharpens brain function, improves memory, and enhances your ability to focus. I definitely had needed that, which helps you to stay locked in on your personal growth goals. Getting in that regular exercise helps you to continue to strive to reach those different goals. And I'm not just talking about in your health journey. It will carry over into your personal life, into your professional life, into your career life, into your spiritual life. It will carry over into those goals as well as you continue to exercise and try to meet your health goals. It carries over. Exercise is very, very, very beneficial. Helps you process emotions. Movement becomes a safe space to process grief, anger, frustration, or overwhelm, transforming emotional pain into strength. I tell my daughter this all the time. Use whatever you're upset about and fuel it into your exercise. Fuel it into your exercise. Even though you want to get out what you're upset about, talk about it, that's definitely the right way to go. But also pour that emotion, release it through your exercise. You'll go stronger, you'll go harder because you're trying to process and get through that emotion. For instance, with me, I was recently watching a movie as I was exercising, as I was running my 10K. Well, I didn't think I was going to be running a 10K that day. But when I started running and I started to watch that movie, and as I got more into more of that movie, the emotion that I was feeling during watching that movie fueled me as I continued on my run. And I got through a whole 10K running straight through without stopping because I was poured into that emotion. I was getting that emotion out. I was feeling that emotion. I was allowing that emotion to come out through my exercise. So it definitely helps with that. Improves your relationship with your body. You begin to appreciate your body for what it can do, not just how it looks. The self-respect pours into other areas of your life too. It all goes back to pouring into other areas of our life. As you begin exercising, as you're into your exercising, you're more apt to take care of your body overall. You're more apt to put in better foods into your body. I know that might take time and it's a process, but the more and more you do it, the more and more you're wanting to do better for your body. And like I said, that leads into other areas of your life. Builds momentum for change. Small wins from working out, like finishing a walk, run, or a workout, builds momentum and reminds you you can do hard things. So for me, these things come to me first as I give them to you. So this right here was poured into me first, and I'm just giving it back to you. But when I reach those small goals, or where I make those small wins, like when I first started running, and then I started to run a little bit longer and a little bit longer, and then I ran the 5K, and I was so excited. Yes, that motivated me to continue on, and now I was able to run the 10K. Yes, will I go for the next one, which I think is a half marathon? I don't know yet, but it's motivating me to continue on. If you're on a weight loss journey, as you lost that 1 pound, then that 2 pound, it's going to continue to motivate you to continue on. So pertaining to exercise, if you did that one walk today, you celebrate yourself, and then tomorrow you're more apt to do that walk again. So celebrate those small wins. Exercise, if we start to look at exercise in a different way, not just, oh, I got to go exercise, I got to strength train, I got to walk, I got to jog, I got to jump rope, I got to do this, I got to do that. If we look at it in a different way, as this is helping me to learn about myself, to focus on myself, to prioritize myself, to understand myself, then I believe that we will be more apt to exercise on a daily, weekly basis. It will become part of us. For me, I know it has become a part of my lifestyle. That's my time. That's my time to myself. It's my time to reflect, my time to analyze, even when I am with others, like when I'm with my girlfriends and we exercise, when I'm with my daughter and we exercise, even when I go with others, it's about that community, but it's also still about myself and pouring into myself. What I hope that you would do for yourself is to start small. If you haven't started your exercise journey, start small, start where you're at, build upon it, celebrate those wins, and know that this is for you and you're doing the best that you can for yourself. I wanted to hop on here and just share that with you because it was poured into me. I thank you guys. I love you guys. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This is a community where we are loving on ourselves, motivating each other to continue on. Also, I have been documenting my life for the last 19 days. I'll continue on with that. Right now, I'm in a journey to becoming a better me, and I just been documenting it. I said I would document it for 30 days, or I would post a video somehow, some way about bettering myself for the 30 days. I've also been putting in my shorts where I have been doing at least 30 minutes of cardio every day, and that was inspired by Unglamorous Glow. She's a YouTuber as well. It was also inspired by my first lady at my church, because she's doing a journey as well. So a lot of people are doing challenges, and I am for it, and so I love a good challenge. But exercise, look at it a little bit different. Don't look at it as a chore, but look at it as something that you're doing for yourself. And I bet you, I guarantee you, you'll start to love it. But choose an exercise that you want for yourself, that you enjoy. Don't choose it just because somebody else is doing it. I love you guys. I thank you guys. I'll see you again in the next video, and God bless.